After a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Between the Houston Oilers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Oh, good move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, go!
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Open man downfield is Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. To throw is Ward. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not letting the sidelines to roll and throw for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down, Houston.
Here's May. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Well, this defense for the Titans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And that one too wide and incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air. You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not Stephanie! Drop 60! Liking 18! Ready, right?
Here's Ward. He lets one go deep for Addison. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, nice move. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To the air, May. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's May. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Williams, 33 yards. And the Oilers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Buffalo 18!
To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one. wk2. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 18 Rattler!
Now Ward. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and goal.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready.
Completes this to Addison out left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jordan Addison, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans have moved out in front. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There are any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Titans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Ward. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Again, it's Ward. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing here is May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing now, Ward. Target over the middle to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Moore. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hawk 70, 79 Broncos. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had no man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. This from 42 yards out. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this will remain a one-touchdown game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Well, they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. That's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
12-19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Operating from the gun. Moore. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Ward, third and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal.
Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. 19 Lions.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw. May. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5. They go play action now. May. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw again. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the shotgun, it's May. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down and 6 now. May now off the bootleg. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Third and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Hill. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Titan football.
38-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. To throw is Ward. Can't get away, and he's is taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
At the 26-yard line.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Here's Ward. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. In motion, the tight end. To the air, May. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner, I think he mishit it. Now a hit and a loose football.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with the mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Here's May. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw with May. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
He was about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
May looking to run. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
From the gun on third down is May. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Angel.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back. Bronco 80. Ready.
First down, and it's Pollard again. So a loss of 5, and it'll be setting it down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Cowboy 80.
Now Ward. That's complete to DK. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Both defense have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
That's dumped off to Pollard. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
60 Vikings, Buffalo 18. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's got room to roam. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Well, flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Back to 6. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Go Street. 19 Lion. Go.
To the air again, Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jordan Addison from 13 yards out. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that we're in right now and make a play and give your team a firm advantage?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 58 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He'll complete this one. wk2. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. wk2 from 21 yards away. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
The score, Titans 49, Oilers 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing here is May. Wide open receiver complete. Through the middle of the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Oilers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Rig alert. Check, 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 check. Ready.
5 points Offensive contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready, break.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hey. Round to put.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tennessee, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.